In this video, we will discuss PT switching relay, but before that, we should know what is PT switching and why it is needed. In a substation where two main bus exists, PT switching is required, but why it is required, we will also discuss that. But before that, we should know what is two main bus scheme. This is a two main bus scheme where there is two number of main bus 1 and main bus 2, and in this substation there are two numbers of bay named line bay 1 and line bay 2, and two number of transformers, transformer 1 and transformer 2, and in this substation there are also four number of future bay, and arrangement is such that any bay can be connected with main bus 1 or main bus 2. To realize why PT switching relay is required, we will concentrate on bay 1. Suppose this bay 1 is connected with main bus 1 and PT1 is also connected with main bus 1. Now one distance relay is responsible for protection of bay 1. Now a distance relay require one CT and one PT input for proper fault recording. But actual requirement of PT switching is required when bus coupler circuit breaker is opened, because if this circuit breaker is closed, then bus 1 and bus 2 will have the same voltage, and as the both bus have same voltage, then PT1 and PT2 will also have the same voltage. So we can connect any of the PT1 or PT2 with distance relay. Now let us assume a red phase to ground fault occurred in the line connected with bay 1. So as a result of red phase to ground fault, red phase current will be increased and will detected by distance relay. And also as a result of red phase to ground fault, there will be red phase voltage dip and it will be detected by PT1, which is connected with bus 1, and this PT voltage will be recorded by distance protection also, and as this distance protection is recording current and voltage data simultaneously, it will issue a trip such that the fault can be cleared. Apparently it seems very easy, but what if the same bay is connected with main bus 2 instead of main bus 1? In that case, for the same fault, voltage dip in red phase will occur in bus 2, as we already discussed that bus coupler is opened. So voltage dip in bus 2 will be recorded by PT2, but this PT2 secondary is not connected with the distance relay, and now as fault is connected with bus 2, so there will be no voltage dip in bus 1, and this distance relay will not record any voltage dip, so it will not issue any trip, so the fault will remain uncleared. So we need a switching relay which will connect distance relay with proper bus PT depending upon system configuration, and this is the block diagram of PT switching relay. This switching relay can connect distance protection with PT1 or PT2. But how PT switching relay take decision with which PT connection should be established, or how PT switching can understand whether bay is connected with main bus 1 or 2. This magic is done by auxiliary contact of Q1 or Q2 isolator. Q1 is the isolator which connect bay 1 with main bus 1, whereas Q2 is isolator which connect this bay with main bus 2. In this scheme there are two PT switching relay. They are 75A and 75B. 75A relay connects all bay equipment, that is meter, distance or overcurrent protection relays, with PT1, and 75B relay is responsible for connection of all bay equipments like meter or distance relay with PT2. Now operation of 75A relay is dependent on Q1 isolator and operation of 75B relay is dependent on isolator Q2. If the bay is connected with main bus 1, then Q1 is closed and Q2 is opened. When Q1 is closed, then this path is made. So this 75A relay is in operated condition, which is described in sheet number 5B. So as contacts of 75A relay are in make condition, so metering distance and directional overcurrent earth fault relay all are connected with main bus 1 PT. Now when Q1 isolator is closed, Q2 isolator is opened. As Q2 isolator is opened, so this auxiliary contact of Q2 isolator is also open. So this 75B relay is not in operated condition. So these contacts of 75B relay are in break condition, which is also described in sheet number 5B. So as these contacts of 75B relay are in break condition, so bay equipments like meter, distance protection or directional overcurrent relay are not connected with bus PT2. Similarly, if we connect Q2 isolator and open Q1 isolator, then these contacts will make and these contacts will break. As a result, all bay equipments will be connected with bus PT2, not with bus PT1. So basic of PT switching relay discussed. To watch upcoming video on other topics, stay tuned by subscribing our channel and don't forget to press bell icon for instant notification.